coverage you can count on continues with Rod Hissong.
Just 1 year and 4 months separate former Carroll football stars Drew and Justin Tranquill. Drew, now at Notre Dame, and Justin at Western Michigan, grew up competing against each other for everything from the front seat in the car to spots on the team. But after each tore a second ACL within a week of each other, the Tranquill brothers used sibling rivalry to push one another during a grueling recovery. Jessica Starbard has more.
There are a lot of similarities between Drew and Justin Tranquill. Both are Carroll grads, both play Division I football.
The biggest similarity is we both have two torn ACLs. I mean,
great knees.
What a great knees.
Younger brother Justin was the first to tear his ACL the summer leading up to his senior year at Carroll. A few months later, Drew would tear his during his freshman year at Notre Dame. Both were hoping for comeback years in 2015, and it was looking that way until September 19th.
And that was Drew Tranquill all the way downfield on the coverage. And now he's down on the ground.
I was having a great game. It was the best game I'd played probably in my life. I'd jump up, and it's something that I wouldn't have thought differently. I mean, now I'm obviously going to think differently, but it was a crushing moment for me because I knew the second I went down, what had happened.
Justin was suiting up at Western Michigan when he heard the news.
I got a text from my dad and a couple buddies, and they just said, like, Drew just went down with, like, an injury. He grabbed his knee. So, like, first thought for me is just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this can't be happening again. I can empathize with him. I've been through it.
Justin could soon empathize with his brother more than he would like. A few days later, he tore his second ACL, ending his freshman year at Western Michigan.
It was non-contact. Just when I planted, it just heard the pop, and I went down. And it was kind of like him, how he said, the moment that it happened, I knew like what it was.
I remember the conversation we had when he called me, and I go, Justin, like what happened? And he goes, and he laughed and said, I couldn't let you one up me, man. I tore mine too. But I just remember like looking to him, and I just was like, shoot, man, like I'm gonna beat you through the rehab, and like that competitive spirit just came back out.
Channeling that competitive nature, the brothers pushed each other through 8 months of recovery.
You know, we just casually check up on each other, see how each other's doing. You know, hey man, like I'm not trying to brag. I threw up 300 on squat today. What about you? And he's just, oh, you know, 350. And I'm like,
yeah.
Sweet.
I think it's more of a mentality than anything. You know, in your rehab, you can't really control, you know, what stage you're at. All you can do is bring your best spirit and your best work each and every day and progress in that way.
Having one another to lean on through the process helped to bring out the best in both brothers.
You know, you have your best friend, your person that you hung out with all the time growing up, going through like the same exact thing as you.
If you haven't gone through it, you can't necessarily understand like the patience and the work that kind of goes into the rehabilitation process. And it was nice in those times that I had struggle to be able to go like, Justin, like, man, like, how are you doing? Like, I'm hurting today. Like, my knee's been really hurting this week. Like, and have someone there to relate and understand what I'm going through.
After months of blood, sweat, and tears, both Drew and Justin are back on their feet, getting ready for their seasons.
Because for me, I haven't played a full season for 2 years straight, so looking forward. I mean, I'm excited to, you know, have both knees taken care of now.
I also haven't played a full season in 2 seasons. Bang.
Twins.
They're not scheduled to play each other this season, but that won't stop the Tranquill brothers from trying to one-up one another.
I hope you crush every team you play, but if you step on the field against the Fighting Irish, like, it's going to be a bad day for you.
I have 2 words. Go Broncos.
In Fort Wayne, Jessica Starbard, NewsChannel 15.
What a great group of young men. All the best for them during their recovery. Drew and Justin also have a younger brother and sister. Their brother is going to be a sophomore on the Carroll football team. He's getting his knee scoped to determine if this is a genetic condition.